Hello there. Today's video is a fun one because we're doing Alma's updated hair routine. We haven't done one in a while since she was, in that old video that I did, she was about to turn 4. I think she was a month away from turning 4 in that one. And now she is 5. Her hair got even longer, very long hair. So today is gonna be one of the routines that I like to do the most. This is like the most common routine I do for her hair, and it's basically a twist out. So today we're gonna be styling her hair, washing, detangling, deep conditioning with my Ramos collection. I actually don't use the conditioner that often on her unless I'm co-washing. Today I went in with a shampoo because she's had her hair in this braid style for over a week, so it needs the shampoo, it needs a good cleanse. But if her hair doesn't need a deep cleanse and I just want to get a moisturizing cleanse, I will use the co-wash, the 2-in-1 curl conditioner plus co-wash instead. Her curl type is like a 3B all over, but the front of her hair is a very tight 3C and a very dry 3C. She actually gets the most breakage right here in the front, so I'm always very careful with those parts. She also has a different color in this part of her hair. It's like more on the blondish, light brown with blonde highlights. So I adjust to the styling method in that way because of her hair type and how her hair is. And being that she has very long hair, the maintenance is obviously a lot more with her. We have to detangle more often and make sure that I'm doing a lot more protective styles, because if I just do a washing style on her and just allow her hair to be loose like that throughout the week, it's going to get extremely tangly, and it's going to take me about 2 hours to fully detangle her hair and then wash it. But today you guys will be seeing the twist out that I do. So I did the twist last night. This is a type of style that a lot of people like to achieve with heat, but we did it without heat and it turned out beautiful. You're gonna see that routine right now. Let's go.
Okay. Hi, my name is Alma. My daddy can beat up your daddy. I have fun doing hair with my mommy. My mommy taught me everything to know about hair. When I get older, I want to live with my daddy forever. My daddy is my favorite person in the whole wide world, and I'm never leaving him. Wait, say no.
Mom's not gonna be embarrassed. Just say stuff normal.
Baby, is daddy normal? It's not normal. When my mommy's hair finishes doing my hair, I'm going to watch a movie. My favorite movie is a documentary.
You're supposed to say Rapunzle.
I was?
Yes, that documentary. I don't watch documentaries.
Are you sure?
Kids don't watch
Kids watch documentaries. Daddy used to watch documentaries. They put you onto PBS. Okay, I'm gonna talk for real now. This is me, Alma, and I draw all day. And my favorite food is boogies.
Nowadays, I'm Bookie's daddy.
Just kidding. Daddy knows how to do my hair really well. And when I get older, I'm gonna have a haircut like daddy's.
She said, tell him no, tell him you're just joking.
You're so beautiful, honey. Okay, my daddy's gonna go to the gym now.
Just want them to see you.
I don't want them to see me. I want you to see me.
Daddy, come on.
They don't like daddy.
They do like you.
You like daddy.
Daddy, they don't know what you look like. But they have to see you so they can know do they do like you or they don't like you.
She's saying we gotta give him a choice. Daddy doesn't like cameras, baby. You know daddy used to take pictures every day, all day? Daddy didn't like doing it. It was not fun for me.
That was super cute, but let's move on to the actual routine before this turns into a vlog. So I bought this zinc adjustable neck thingy on Amazon since the old one I used to use is discontinued, and I add a small towel on it just in case I do a little bit of a slip up with water. I'm using my Wash Day Curl Shampoo from the Ramos collection that I collaborated in making with Derma E, and I like to use both my hands and or a scalp exfoliating scrubber to help with removing extra buildup from the scalp. I like to start off with the exfoliator first and then finish off with my hands. And let me tell you, even though this shampoo is sulfate free, it still gives a good lathering cleanse, as you can see. And we both love the minty effect because it feels so refreshing while also stimulating the scalp. After rinsing, I went straight onto the curl repair deep treatment instead of the conditioner because Alma's hair is actually very dry and long. So I take her wash days as an opportunity to deep condition from root to tip while I detangle her hair, which took me about 10 to 15 minutes in total this day. And that's actually the perfect amount of time to deep treat her hair. And as always, I use my Tangle Teezer brush to detangle, and I begin detangling on the ends and then work my way up, which is a much easier method as you hold the hair so you're not pulling from the scalp. Now it's time to look for a movie as her hair soaks in that satin covered hair towel. Before I begin styling, I like to spritz some more water to dampen her hair a bit more, but not to the point it's soaking wet either. And then I add some of my 2-in-1 curl defining cream leave-in to hydrate her hair before we begin twisting later. I like to apply some leave-in all over first, and then of course I add a little extra for the lengths of her hair to make sure we definitely get those ends. At this point, I'll just separate a bottom row and tuck that top portion away for us to separate later. Again, I'll add some more leave-in to that bottom section once again so that we can detangle more precisely and get that hair smooth into 3 even parts for 3 smooth and neat twists. So I like to brush and smooth a section at a time, and after I do that, I like to add a little bit of avocado oil on the palm of my hands to make sure that I'll lock in the moisture before I begin twisting each section. Any oil works. You can use any oil you like, of course. I go for either avocado oil, argan oil, almond oil, jojoba oil, you know, any of those oils. I'll show you this part in slower motion to start, just in case you don't know how to 2-strand twist. I basically grab 2 even parts and begin twisting until I get to the ends. And at the ends, I finger curl to secure the twist neatly and prevent it from coming apart as she sleeps, and also just to make sure that the ends look really pretty and neat. I now continue with the same process on the other sections, adding a little bit of leave-in and oil to seal, then twisting and finger curling the ends until I have 3 perfect twists on the bottom section. It's also very important that you brush as you go so that the twists look more smooth, because how it looks now while it's wet will affect how it sets tomorrow when it's dry. And now I part another section on the middle of her head where I'll again repeat 3 more twists with the same exact process. I'll add water when needed, then leave-in to detangle and smooth each section, and then avocado oil before I begin twisting. Now for the front part of her hair, the only difference I do here is that I like to add a little finishing spray before I tie those 3 sections and begin twisting. So I'll spray only on the front top part, where I'll be using a small elastic tie to secure all 3 sections. And once that's tied, I just begin twisting the same way I've been doing to the rest of her hair. But when I'm done, I'll add a little bit more of that finishing spray to seal the twist. Now that we're done, it'll add a little bit of hold, and then I'll wrap her hair with this satin headscarf, which she'll be sleeping in tonight. All right, good morning. It's the following day and her hair is completely dry. These are the twists that we did yesterday. They look really good, and as you can see, I put oil in her hair, but it's not oily at all. Her hair is much drier than mine, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna unravel the twists, take them out, and then we're gonna put in these really cute gold and pink little studs butterfly clips. It reminds me of a hairstyle my mom used to do on me when I would go to school. She would like put like these little clips up here, but she would twist the front. And you can actually do that. Instead of just tying it in the front, you can twist it, but I left it this way just for now, and then throughout the days, what I'll probably do when I restyle her hair is grab it with a little bit of leave-in and a little water and then twist it and then tie it. So you can do that as well. She's laughing at her dad. Her dad is making her laugh in the background. And the little ties that we use, these are no snag elastic ties from Kitsch, and it has like 3 different sizes, as you can see there in the back. The only thing with this is that you can't tie it too much. You can't try to tie it too tightly because then it'll break. That actually happened to one of these, and I just put it back on in the morning, which is no big deal. So right now we're gonna unravel the twist, and I'm gonna take some of this Hair Story hair oil. I love this oil. It's a more like a silky oil. So I'll take some oil on my hand and start unraveling her hair. I'm not actually putting a lot of pressure on it, so there's actually quite a bit of oil in her hair. I'm just using mainly the tips of my fingers to unravel and not drenching her hair in the oil. And I also like to start from the bottom, not the middle or the top, so that it unravels more neatly. Look at these beautiful results. Perfectly wavy, but you can still see the curls. It looks really pretty. And this type of style tangles less because when we do a wash and go, the hair is more likely to, you know, get all crazy and tangly. If I need to, for the front, sometimes I do, I'll take a little bit of gel. You can use any gel that you want. This is a flaxseed gel from Aveda, and I like to put it here in the front because this gel is very strong. I don't like it for the rest of the hair in the back, but I don't mind it for like the edges. So I'll take a little bit of this on a toothbrush that we only use for the hair and just smooth those edges a little bit. And then we'll take the little butterfly clips and put them right on there where it covers the band. Thank you.
After that.
How pretty! I love it. My little Latina Rapunzle. That's who you are. Her hair is past booty length. That's why I call her the Latina Rapunzle. Do you like having long hair? To the floor, yeah, not like Rapunzel. That's why you don't like for me to say that you're like Rapunzel. Because you don't want your hair to be in the floor like you saw in the movie Rapunzel. I'm not gonna let your hair get that much. That's too much. We're only gonna let your hair be like above where it is right now. If it gets any longer than that, well, I'll make sure to cut it myself, okay? Trim it. Every time I do this style on her hair with the twist outs, I really like it because not only does it provide a lasting hairstyle, I can retwist it in the night very easily, and it also helps her hair not be as tangled throughout the week like it does with a wash and go or wash and style. Even though she actually likes the wash and styles a lot more because her hair is a lot curlier that way. But honestly, it's the same method, just using the leave-in and a little bit of oil is what I would do for a wash and style on her. If you guys prefer that for your kids, with the same brush that I use, I would use that brush to style her curls with the leave-in and a little bit of oil. And the leave-in combined with an oil allows her curls to stay soft and easier to brush through and restyle throughout the week. But with this style, it's wavy. So if I need to detangle it, it's easier to detangle starting from the ends. I'll dampen it a little bit and retwist the hair and put the headscarf back on, even though it falls off while she's sleeping, the headscarf. It doesn't stay on the whole night, but it stays on a good amount of time. And one thing about my daughter, which is so different from my upbringing, is that she loves her curly hair. It's all she knows. And sometimes she thinks that everyone has curly hair, everyone's supposed to have curly hair. That's how common curly hair is for her. So that's a big accomplishment for me as a Dominican, growing up in New York, going to the Dominican salons every single weekend. This is an upgrade. This is a huge accomplishment. Thank you guys so much for watching this video doing Alma's hair. This is just one version of a style that I like to do in her hair. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.